easier to really break down where everybody sits and where everybody's at. With that being said, let me get this started over. All right, so that being said, I'm about to cut that part out, the post production. That was just a little warm up, little brief introduction, everything. Shout out all the groups and everything. But I am about to get into the actual recording. So here we go, man. Thank y'all for tuning in to another edition of 5 Star Pod Splash. I'm your host, Andre Harris. I'd like to special thank all the groups that participated in the polls this week, from Game Haven, Rare Form Gaming, Fades in Anime, Afro Saiyan, Anime Memes, The Village Hidden Under Fire, Animanga Society, Black Anime and Manga Artist, Urban Anime Lounge, Black Anime Society, The Anime and Manga Realm, Unbiased Review, Angry Fan, Anime World, Anime Fanatics, All Things Anime, and just some Black manga readers. Man, I really appreciate the votes in all of those polls, whether it was a group that had just a couple of votes or a group that had a whole lot of votes. Obviously, the more votes, the more appreciation. But man, with that being said, we're about to break down the top 25 anime series. Or so many votes that I had to do more than 10. We had to do 25. And before we get into the top 25, there was so many great anime that did not make even honorable mention. It's crazy, bruh. But again, there was a lot of late add-ons. So if you don't see, just a pre-warning, if you do not see one of your favorite anime on the top 25 or on the honorable mention, some of them probably weren't added late, but they're going to get a second try in a month or two. I'm going to do this over in a month or two, giving everything the same start time, because I feel like there were a couple of anime, that first 50 anime that initially started off the list. I didn't know the outpour and how many people were going to take part. I didn't know there was going to be such a overwhelming amount of input and people like, yo, at this, to the point where I was just like, all right, you know what? We're going to have to redo this, because some of these, I appreciate you. I can't see the name, but I appreciate the comments and everything. So if you guys do comment, I will 100% sure be posting, showing y'all comments throughout the 25 and everything. But if y'all don't see y'all favorite anime, I probably messed up and didn't put it initially. There were some of my favorites I didn't put initially. I totally forgot about, like The Promised Neverland, like Haiku, like totally went over my head. I should have probably went on Google or something and printed out a list of the anime and everything first, but I was just going off off the rip, off my memory, and my memory obviously failed me, because there was a lot that I forgot initially. So there was a couple of anime that got a head start, but there's a couple of anime that got added later on that still made top 25, still did their numbers and really put up a fight, which makes me wonder where they would have really been in the overall grand scheme of things if everybody would have started at the same exact time. So with that being said, it's time for the 10 honorable mentions that did not make the top 25, coming in basically at number 35, if you want to break it down, because these top 10 honorable mentions is basically the top 10 that just didn't make the 25. So it's really 35 through 2026. But coming in, honorable mention, number 10, we got Dragon Ball GT. Man, I ain't gonna front, man. Dragon Ball GT, I was never super hype about the anime, but I was never super hype about the anime for Dragon Ball GT, but that video game on the PlayStation, that was my thing right there. I ain't even gonna hold you, man. That was my shit right there. So Dragon Ball GT ends up in the honorable mention. What's crazy, and see, look, I know y'all could complain. Y'all could complain in the comments, rightfully so, if one of y'all favorite anime doesn't make the list. Shoot, a lot of my favorite anime did not make the list either, bro. Like, there's some of my favorite anime that only made honorable mention. So I totally feel y'all right there. That's the beauty. Like, I was 100% unbiased in this too. Like, this is definitely final bout. Talk about it, man. Me and my boy Anthony. Shout out to my boy Anthony Zamora, man. Me, him, Duke, my boy Daniel, Robert. You go by both names, man. We used to get down on that game a grit, man. So shout out to my boys up over there on Spring Valley. But man, final bout was that game, bro. Like Dragon Ball GT, like that was, I don't know, man. It was straight, but it just wasn't one of my top favorites. You know what I'm saying? I think Chicks is back for 1,000. You know what? I mean, you know what? At that time, see, I'm a little bit older. I'm an old head. So at that time, we were just so thirsty for a Dragon Ball game at that time. Back then, like the only Dragon Ball games you had were like on the emulators and everything. Like, and like, luckily, I grew up on like a Filipino. I didn't grow up on, but luckily, like at that time when that game came out, I was living on a Filipino block, and all my little Filipino homies had all the little emulators for like all the little Japanese games that were only in Japan and everything. They had all that on the thing. So I was fortunate enough to be one of the people back in the day who was playing those Dragon Ball Z games uh, that were like on the older systems, but they had like them on the little they had them on the computer or whatnot. But Dragon Ball GT coming in at number 20. No, I'm sorry, coming in at number 10 for honorable mentions. Honorable mention number 9. We got the Rising of the Shield Hero. Now we are talking about anime. I was just saying I wasn't big on the Dragon Ball GT anime, but I was big on the Dragon Ball GT video game. Like that was my shit. I didn't even go front, bro. Like we was still waiting on Goku to go Super Saiyan around this time, bro. It's like in America, you know. So like we were far behind, you know. Like, and I wasn't reading the manga or nothing like that. So yeah. Yeah, the video game was off the chain, man. I can't see the names, but yeah, shout out to the people with the leaving the comments, man. Definitely leave the comments, bro. We gonna talk anime today, man. But yes, man, Dragon Ball GT, bro. That was a gem right there, man. If you have to be there during that time to really appreciate it, because now you got Dragon Ball Z games all, like left and right, you know, and they're better Dragon Ball Z games at that. But at that time, bro, like we was thirsty for that. That game was everything. Like me and my boys was going ham on that Dragon Ball game, bro. Let's see here. Yeah, you know, I think it's because my StreamYard is streaming to like 6 different locations, so I think it doesn't show up. It doesn't show up because of that, or it might be a Facebook thing. I'm not certain. If you guys, since let it be known if you just want to state your name when you put your comments or whatever at the beginning or the ending of your comments, so we know who it is, so I can shout you out. Just put your name and I'll shout y'all out as well. Number 9 honorable mention, the Rising of the Shield Hero, man. The Rising of the Shield Hero, man. Like I rock with it. I'm not too. It's straight. It ain't. I don't know. It would probably make an honorable mention if that. It probably wouldn't land in my top 25, but it would definitely make an honorable mention. I've watched a good part of it. I don't think I've seen the entire full season of the Rising the Shield Hero. Don't shoot me, but I'm not gonna pretend like I'm like just like the expert on every single anime or I follow every anime or whatever. There was a lot of people schooling me, like telling me, and I went to school for animation. Like I major in animation, dude. Like so like, but that don't mean I know it all. Like these people tell me all type of anime I forgot, left off, and have to later add on. So you know. We all have our preferences and whatnot. So again, salute to everybody tuning in, for the people leaving comments. Rising the Shield Hero, man. What I do like about this is like it's pretty edgy, man. And like this would not pass, this type of story and characters would not pass in today's comics on the Western side. You know what I'm saying? Like with all this social justice and Me Too and political correctness, like there's literally a slave in the Shield Hero. Like I don't think that would. Here we go, man. Oh, and I could see this person. Hey, man, I love anime like you too. Can I have a request for you? Can you show the full design T-shirt that you wear now with stranding and full screen of yours? Thanks. Give me one moment, man. You know, just one moment. I got you, bro. I got you, bro. All right, so I think I got this from if it wasn't from Box Lunch, I want to say Box Lunch website with the Bakugo and everything. No, we repping MHA up over here, man. You know, funny story, real quick, man. Again, I went to college for animation, and heavily influenced, obviously, my whole life from anime, comic books, and whatnot. And I had a story very similar, and this is back in 2008 to 2012 when I graduated. But I remember I was in a comic book club, and we were making comic books, me and my boys, and or at least trying to. And I was like trying to brainstorm on like what my story, what my idea was going to be. So something very similar to My Hero Academia, and my boy shot it down so hard, like, nah, man, it's too much like the X-Men. I'm just like, yeah, X-Men is my favorite comic book. So it's like, yeah, it kind of maybe does draw a lot from that, but it's so dope to see something like My Hero Academia blow up to the level it did, because it just reminds me of like when I had a similar story and everybody was just like ripping on it, and I'm just like, dang, man, you know. But with that being said, back to anime. Honorable mention number 9, Rising Shield Hero. I don't know. I got to see a little bit more of it. It might possibly make like my top 25, maybe, definitely, maybe honorable mention if not. But I'm cool with where it's at, where it landed. But dang, there's so many good anime that did not even make honorable mention. That I'm not sure if I'm cool with GT and the Rising of the Shield Hero making it over certain anime that did not make it. So I will say this: I'm gonna let this anime post cool down. So I'm gonna give it like a month or so. But the next time I post, I'm gonna have the whole list, since I've seen that long list didn't intimidate people, and people actually did go through the list and pick out their top 10 and everything. Cause yeah, dude, like it was ridiculous. Coming in honorable mention number 8, we got Code Geass. Oh snap! This was one of those anime I thought didn't even. Yo, this was one of those late. This was one of those late entries. I totally forgot about Code Geass initially, left it off the list, and it wasn't even one of those ones I caught like an hour or two later, which is why I want to do the second one with the full list at the same time, so everybody starts off at 0, and there ain't no head starts, because there were some head starts. There was a couple anime that got a head start that might have played a factor in where they position, you know. But Code Geass, I'm impressed that Code Geass managed to even make honorable mention, because it was one of those ones. Again, there was like 10 anime that were like crazy, like Haiku, Promise Neverland, Code Geass, like that. Just completely just brain fart, went brain dead, and totally forgot to add to the poll. And for some reason, with all the anime people mentioned and pointed out and had added, no one else even mentioned or added, like, oh, yo, you forgot Code Geass. Yo, you forgot Promise Neverland. You forgot Haiku. So, like, it was a group effort is what I'm saying. I'm putting the blame on y'all, too. It wasn't just me, man. So, Code Geass coming in at number 8. And this is definitely one of those ones I could see when we do the do-over for the anime. This one definitely being in the top 25, if not even the top 10. I would not be surprised if it. This is such a highly regarded anime. This is my little brother's favorite anime. This is all he talks about. Like, this is his shit. And you know, I got a couple friends in groups that I've been rocking with for a long, long time that really speak so highly of this anime. Like, I've seen bits and parts of it, but I haven't fully seen the whole thing yet, because it's like one of those last minute, like, all right, let me see what the fuss is about, because it wasn't really on my radar. Like, I wasn't super heavy on the mecha anime, other than really like a couple Gundam series. But yeah, honorable mention number 8, Code Geass. Code Geass. I know the Code Geass fan base like this 25 list is trash. Code Geass isn't even in the top 25. Look, I'm letting you know why it ain't in the top 25 right now. It was a late entry. It was a late add-on. My mistake, man. We're going to get you guys right next time. Now, if it doesn't get top 25 next time, then that's on y'all. Then that means y'all fan base need to come out more and support and vote for what you want to make that list. So at the end of the day, it's all about the people who made their voices heard and hit those polls. Coming in at number 7, honorable mention, The Promised Neverland. This is definitely another one of those anime I thought this more than any anime. This is literally the last anime to be added to the list. So I felt really bad I forgot this anime, especially because I rock with this anime so heavy. This would definitely be in my top 25, maybe even my top 15, if not top 15, top 20. Like, it's definitely in my top 25. Like, I don't have my top 25 list made up, so I'm not 100% sure. I just know what my 1, 2, 3 kind of are. But The Promised Neverland would definitely be in that top 25, man. My little nieces love The Promised Neverland, bro. Like, my little niece, who's an artist, she be drawing these characters like crazy, man. Salute to Jaden. Man, I'm telling you, bro, this is such a good story. It's got its own lane to it, man. Like, I remember watching this for the first time. I did not know what to expect coming in. Man, it hooked me immediately. That's one of those things too. Like, when you have a very strong opening, when you have a very strong first episode, like, it could just hook you, you know. And if you fail to do that, like, early on, then you could lose a lot of people. That's why I see a lot of people like never really caught on to One Piece, because that first episode really don't hook you like that. Like like it might be a little controversial, but like, it took me a minute. You know, I tried it once, didn't get into it. Tried it twice, didn't get into it. And then that third time, I was just like, like, let me just give it some time. And then I was just like, yo, this is one of the best anime ever of all time. Talk about One Piece. But like, certain shows could really hook you on that first episode and really pull you in. I think Promise Neverland did a amazing job of doing that. That and My Hero were like two of those anime that really like hooked me in, that from like that newer anime that was out in the past couple of years, that really just like brought me in early. Like, all right, like, I can't wait till next week to see this. Like, so definitely feel like this would have definitely did way better, but it was the very last thing added. And I'm talking like everything else was added an hour or two later since the poll was made. This was added like 6 or 7 hours after the polls. Other anime were like 100, almost 200 votes in at this point by the time this got added. So I'm glad it at least made honorable mention. People were like last minute voting for it like crazy, enough so that it still got more votes than a lot of anime that didn't have that time delay and were on the poll since the start or after. So in that regard, that's an accomplishment in itself. Coming in at number 6, another anime. I ain't gonna front. Like, I'm late to the party on this one, but I've been watching this, like, I've been binge watching this show like crazy, and that's Haiku, man. This show is one of my favorite. Like, if I do my top 25, this show is in my top 10, bro. Like, I freaking love this show. I'm so late to the party, and this show is just, it's my favorite sports anime. Like, there's one anime I haven't seen yet, so like, but that I know I'm gonna love probably just on this level, and that's Hajime no Ippo. But Haiku, man, I am loving this journey, man. This show is too fire, bro. Like, this show, this is my sports anime show. I ain't gonna front. If WrestleMania wasn't on today, and I didn't have to do my GM Wars, get everything ready for my gaming for AEW 2K, make sure y'all check that out as well. If you look down right below me at the whole effing show on Twitch and Facebook Gaming, do me a huge favor. Make sure y'all go like and follow that page. I put the previous episodes of Top 10 on that page as well, so you can go check out what Top 10 Sega, Nintendo, and all the previous video game systems. Right now we're at like Xbox is the next episode that will be coming out. I took a delay from that so I could do the anime list, and I'm glad I did, because this is by far the most interaction, the most voted on poll that I've done by far. Coming in, honorable mention number 5, this show right here. I'm at this made only honorable mention because this is in my top 10 favorite anime, if not top 15, and that is Mob Psycho 100, bro. Like, I'm about to box with these groups, man, because like, I'll probably lose. Yo, man, y'all making me mad. Y'all making me mad right now, bro. I'm about to go Hulk up in here, bro. Hold up, man. Y'all got me heated, bro. Man, y'all got me mad right now, bro. This is how y'all got me right now, bro. How y'all gonna have Mob Psycho as an honorable mention, man? Stop playing with me, bro. Bro, I'm just gonna put the Hulk mask up. I'm just gonna put the Hulk mask up every time y'all piss me off, man. Cause y'all pissing me off, man. Honorable mention, Mob Psycho 100 didn't make top 25, bro. Y'all is super disrespectful, bro. Y'all super disrespectful, and I did not forget. He's one of the top 50. He wasn't added an hour later or 2 hours later or super late like Haiku and The Promised Neverland. Honorable mention number 5, bro. I love Mob Psycho, bro. This show is my shit. It got everything. It got the action, the comedy, everything. Man, this show is great, bro. I highly recommend. Like, if I was to recommend an anime to y'all, bro, this is one of those anime I will recommend to someone who don't watch anime. Like, outside of like the the basics, you know, the Dragon Balls and Naruto's and all that. Mob Psycho 100 is definitely like one of those. This is in my top 10, bro. I freaking love this show. I can't say enough good things about this show, bro. Like Mob is that dude, bro. Mob is my guy, bro. Like y'all playing me right now, bro. If you go check out Mob Psycho 100 if you ain't seen Mob Psycho 100. Tell me what y'all think about it. That's the show, man, right there, man. Make sure y'all go follow the Whole Up and Show on Facebook Gaming and on Twitch TV. You know, I'm just Mob Psycho 100. Y'all got me mad right now. Yeah, I'm about to go mad again because you know what y'all put honorable mention. I mean, I could really have this Hulk mask up the rest of the show because y'all got me so mad right now. So y'all saying honorable mention number 4 better than honorable mention number 5. I like honorable mention number 4. But better than Mob Psycho 100, bro? We talking about Food Wars? Food Wars? Bro, Food Wars, I ain't gonna front. It might make my top 25 list. If not, it would definitely be an honorable mention. If it did make my top 25 list, it would be in like maybe like the 20 to 15. Maybe there. Or even just like the 20, 25 to, you know, somewhere around there. Man, y'all some pervs, man. Y'all some pervs, man. You know, Food Wars is like Food Wars is it's so close, man. It's just right there, man. It's as close you can get to, man. For like the for the young adolescent, for the young teenagers, I think they would love Food Wars. You know what I'm saying? All that fan service, you know. So I see there was a lot of people who love fan service on these polls, man, because Food Wars definitely delivers a lot of fan service. But you know what? It is a great anime, beautiful animated, great characters and everything, but just a lot of fan service right there. You know, like that's one of them shows like you could have someone who doesn't watch anime walk in at the wrong moment and think you watch an anime porn. So I'm just saying, man. But it's a good show, man. So honorable mention number 4, we got Food Wars. Honorable mention number 3. This is one of them shows I really rock with the manga heavy, and that is Dr. Stone coming in at honorable mention number 3. Man, when y'all see some of the anime, I'm just gonna say this: when y'all see what came in at number 25, and we got Mob Psycho 100 and Dr. Stone as an honorable mention. See, that's just my personal preference. I'm sure y'all got y'all own personal preferences. I'm sure some of y'all Hulk mask right now over Code Geass being in an honorable mention. Code Geass definitely should be a top 25. I don't even watch Code Geass, but I just know off the strength of word of mouth and reputation that should be a top 25, and I don't even watch it. So I'm sure everybody's gonna have their things. You know what I'm saying? This is at my top 25 list. So that, I mean, we all gonna complain together about the top 25 list. I don't think no one's gonna agree 100% on the top 25 list, but that's the beauty of having so many people who voted on this, and there were so many people who voted on this. Like if I totaled up all the votes, it's easily over 5,000, easily. I mean, shoot, there's 100 anime on this, so I mean, I would hope so. Coming in at honorable mention number 2 is Sailor Moon, bruh. Y'all are being Sailor Moon, bruh. Sailor Moon don't even get in the top 25? Tuxedo Mask don't even get in the top 25, dog? Are you kidding me? Sailor Moon. Probably the only person who could fight One Punch Man and Goku. And she'll make the top 25. We're talking Planet Buster Sailor Moon. We're talking the most gangster Sailor Scouts in all of the universe. And they can't even get a top 25? You ain't got no love for Sailor Moon? Bruh, that's how I could tell. This is a generational thing, man. We got a lot of young anime watchers. Sailor Moon been holding it down for females Long before Captain Marvel and Wonder Woman. I can't say Wonder Woman, but you know what I mean, man. Sailor Moon, y'all so disrespectful, man. Sailor Moon at honorable mention number 2, bro. Disgusting. Hold up. Oh my god, this didn't make top 25. It only got honorable mention. I must have not seen this when I was making this, bro. Like, what? Honorable mention number 1. Some of y'all gonna be so mad. Honorable mention number 1 is Fire Force. Fire Force didn't even make the top 25, bruh. These polls, there was over 100 anime, so there's a lot of anime didn't even make the list at all that are fire. But bruh, Fire Force didn't even make the top 25. Y'all are so disrespectful, bruh. Game Haven, I gotta shout these groups out real quick, because man, the people must know who's responsible for this, man. Game Haven. Make sure y'all go follow Game Haven too if y'all a gamer. Rare Form Gaming. Again, make sure y'all go follow Rare Form Gaming if you're a gamer. Fades in Anime. Afro Saiyan. Those are 2 exclusive groups, man. I mean, you got to know somebody who knows somebody to get up in those groups. Anime Memes. Shout out to Anime Memes. Anime Memes was the MVP of this top anime list. Number 1 most votes. There was a couple other groups that were right up there, but Anime Memes was really putting it down. Like, Anime Memes went crazy in the votes. Like, they played a huge factor in these votes. And so y'all are greatly responsible too, Anime Memes. Fire Force, only an honorable mention. I want a T-Rex slam my hat on the ground right now. I can't believe y'all doing this to me, bro. Y'all playing with me, man. Why y'all doing this to me? Yo, it's finally time, man. Top 25 anime voted on from 15, 20 groups, however many groups it was. But man, the votes was crazy. Let me. It's time to. Let me look at the total votes on these, because man, I'm trying to see how did this happen right here. Y'all about to see what I'm talking about, man. I'm about to rage Hulk again, bruh. I'm about to rage Hulk. Y'all got Mob Psycho as an honorable mention, but coming in at number 25 is Fairy Tail. Are you kidding me? Fairy Tail. Y'all pit Fairy Tail over Mob Psycho 100. See, I could understand Haiku. I could understand Promise Neverland. They got added late. I could understand Code Geass. It got added late. Bruh, Fire Force wasn't added late. Sailor Moon wasn't added late. Mob Psycho 100 was not added late. And Fairy Tail got more votes than them? A moment of silence. Yo, bro, y'all gotta be hurt right now. I can't believe Fairy Tail cracked the top. There was over 100 anime on the poll, and Fairy Tail got number 25. It made the list. It made the list over those 10 honorable mentions. A lot of those honorable mentions were added late, but the ones that didn't, it got more votes than. Are you kidding me? You know the thing with Fairy Tail is that I don't like it. Like I like the characters. I like everything but the fight. Man, once they get to fights and it's like they add the fight scene's so weird. Like the effect that they have for their stuff, I just can't rock with it. I just never could get into that part of it. I do like the different like character designs and everything, but man, I just could not get into like when they start doing like the fire and they're fire and ice. I hate the way they animate it. Coming in at number 24, I'm surprised this is so low on the list, but JoJo's Bizarre Adventure coming in at number 24, voted on, but at least it made the list, man. Y'all disrespected the hell out of a lot of anime, so I'm glad it at least made the list, man. My boy Dio, one of the most ruthless, savage anime villains of all time, bro. This fool is just the definition of petty, bro. Like this dude, man, just player hater to the ninth degree, bro. Just crazy, bro. RIP to JoJo's dog, man. He just wild out on, man. He's just DL's just something else, man. Coming in number 23. I'm surprised this anime made the list only because I underestimated the anime communities. Even with all these communities, I underestimated them. I didn't think they would appreciate this classic anime. I thought they would go over their head. I thought they would slip on it, but they didn't. And that is Rurouni. I said that all wrong. Rurouni Kenshin, man, bruh. Like, I know they got a movie coming out soon. That should be fire. But man, this was a dope anime, bruh. Like, so the thing was, when you have all these overpowered and all this over the top stuff, I didn't think it would be as appreciated as I appreciated it. I didn't think the rest of the community would appreciate it the way I appreciate it. But apparently I was wrong, and I'm glad to be wrong. I wanted to be wrong in this case, and I was. Coming in number 23, Rurouni Kenshin. Man, salute to the anime community for that. Yo, salute to the anime communities and all these groups for what came in at number 22. I definitely didn't know if this was going to make the top 25 list. This is my joint from college right here, Soul Eater. Shout out to Uni and Shanoa. Man, they put me onto this show, and man, this show was fire, bro. Like, love the anime style, love the art, love the characters. I really wish this had a longer series, man. I really wish like they had more seasons of this, man. I freaking love the characters from Maka to Soul to Black Star, Death the Kid, man. Like, this was my shit, bro. Like, I love Soul Eater, man. Dr. Stein, man, the art style, top notch, bro. Like, it's between him and Horikoshi for me. Me being an animator and artist, like, his style and Horikoshi's style, like, they're just like my two personal favorites. Like, man, they are just next level with the anime style, bro. I freaking love their stylization. It's just off the charts to me, man. Soul Eater. I cannot say enough good things about this show. During my run, while learning animation, this was like one of my go-to shows. I was like really just high on, so like salute to that. Coming in at number 21. Okay, I just think of Anime World, and when Inuyasha is walking old boy from Jujutsu Kaisen to the house, he's like, I'm a legend. They're like, yo, you ain't a legend. Like, stop throwing that word around. Stop throwing that word around, legend, man. Inuyasha coming in at number 21, man. Like, bruh, Inuyasha, like, it was good for its time, like, it definitely was at a time where there wasn't as much anime circulating, so it definitely got to do its numbers. It definitely got to thrive, and definitely got to get its attention and make its impact. Because Black Star is the GOAT, bro. We already know this, bro. Like, that's my man right there. Pause. But Black Star, that's the G right there, bro. Man, Inuyasha, bro. Like, who did not watch Inuyasha on Adult Swim, bro? Who was not watching Inuyasha on Adult Swim? Tenchi Muyo, you know what I'm saying? Gundam and Dragon Ball Z and all that. Like, man, like, there's only a couple handfuls of them, but Yu Yu Hakusho, like, man, there's only a handful of them, but man, like, that's why they are just timeless. The classics are held to such high regard. Coming in at number 20, I'm glad this anime made top 20, man. There were so many anime that didn't make the list, didn't even make honorable mention, but this made the list, so I'm happy because it rightfully deserves to be on this list, and that is Samurai Champloo. What? We got that up on the list, man. Y'all ain't sleep. These anime communities know what they're talking about. I could put the Hulk mad face away because rightfully so, man. We did things right this time. We got one right, y'all. We got one right. We got a real one up in there. Samurai Champloo, fire. Yo, this probably got one of the best, if not the best, soundtrack in all of anime, bro. Like, they was slapping, bro. Like, and I'm talking about score. Like, during the show, like the scenes, like the music matched the mood, and man, it was just a great Great anime, beautiful animated, beautiful art stylization. It hit on every level, bro. Pause. It hit on every single level you could hit on. The art was on point, the sound was on point, characters was on point, the fight scenes was on point. Like it had it all, bro. Samurai Champloo, well deserved making that top 20 list, man. I can't believe this show made the top 25 list. Like I could see why, because of the popularity of its predecessor, but Dragon Ball Super came in at number 19. We ain't got Sailor Moon up on the top 25. We ain't got Mob Psycho, but we got Dragon Ball Super. I will admit, Goku versus Jiren, that was legendary, bruh. There's like clips in Mexico where people are watching that episode where he goes Ultra Instinct in Mexico in streets. They were like hundreds, if not thousands, in the streets of Mexico watching Goku versus Jiren on like billboards, you know, outside of like big buildings and stuff like that. Like definitely legendary moments in the show, but like man, it started off so slow. Like it just really wasn't hidden until around the Goku Black art. Wait, don't shoot, he's black. Like, oh, he's not black. Like man, like the Dragon Ball Super Tournament of Power definitely uh, deserves its props. Goku Ultra Instinct definitely deserves its props, but I don't know if it deserves to be number 19 anime, bro. There's a lot of great anime, bro. It needs to do a little bit more work for me. Like we counting you separate. I can't give you points for Dragon Ball and Dragon Ball Z or GT. I'm basing you solely off your title, you know, and yeah, you know what I think's funny? I think oh wow. I just realized I'm gonna give y'all one spoiler. Boruto did not even make the list at all. It didn't make honorable mention. Man, that's how many anime were on this thing that Boruto didn't even make the list. I could be wrong, but let me continue, man. Coming in at number 18 on the list is the Seven Deadly Sins. All right, we got some Netflix representation here for the Netflix anime, man. We got some Netflix representation. Another anime I totally was super late to was the Vinland Saga. So, man, that didn't make honorable mention or the list either, man. So, again, that next anime list, don't be surprised if you see a couple of these anime that made the top 25 this time, not make the top 25 next time. I ain't pointing at you, Fairy Tale. I ain't pointing at you, Rurouni Kenshin, but I'm just saying there was a lot of late add-ons, probably why this list looks a little bit off in some regards, but I still rock with the list. There's still so many people who voted on these, so definitely got to give them their props and their flowers. Coming in at 18, Seven Deadly Sins, over here holding it down for Netflix. You know, I think that's a Netflix exclusive, if I'm not mistaken, man. Like that show's just like a lot of just battling, bro. Like it's just like for you people who like just are just 100% like base like the quality of the anime or what you like off battles. Like that's one of them shows for you, bro. Like you got a lot of great battle scenes in it. Kind of reminds me of Bleach, but just more focused on the battles than the story. Coming at number 17, yeah, I can't believe it. Black Clover at number 17. Wow, like I'm sure if I would have been in Japan and posted in 20 Japanese anime groups, I'm pretty sure Black Clover would be in like top 10 easily, if not top 5. Black Clover is super big right now. I don't know when it happened, but at some point it's became bigger than even My Hero Academia in Japan and like worldwide. Um, and I believe it's ending, like if not just ended. So for you My Hero Academia heads out there, you know what I'm saying? It's a good thing, one less contender to have to deal with, you know. But yeah, Black Clover only coming in at 17 in these 20 groups that I went and posted this poll, and I'm kind of astounded by that because it again was one of those anime that was there from the very jump. It was not one of those ones I forgot or was later added. So for it to come in at number 17, I don't really like Fairy Tail. It's the same thing over and over and over. No real character development until 300. Yeah, man, it's the fights that take me out of Fairy Tail for me personally. You know what I'm saying? I feel like Black Clover is like a better. I feel like Black Clover is Fairy Tail 2.0. It's Fairy Tail but with way better fight animation scenes. I even think I think I even probably prefer the character designs in Fairy Tail over Black Clover. Like just like the vast like there's just like a there's just way more like it looks so much different. Like and even like when I look at Black Clover, man, like I'm not the biggest Black Clover fan. I rock with it, but like they have sometimes they have a difficulty with some of they want to look like men and everything like that, unless like that's intended. Like I don't know if that was a meant to be like that, but yeah, like Black Clover, it's straight, but I feel like it's Fairy Tail with just better animation. Like maybe like on par, maybe equal, maybe slightly less character design, but way better fight animation scenes. Um, so it ain't too far off. Black Clover coming in at number 17. I'm kind of surprised at that one because well, I think Black Clover like hand in hand. I think of it as the big three for like the new generation. I look at the big three. My personal big three of the new generation would be Black Clover, My Hero Academia, and Boruto. Like I know people don't like that Boruto one. People gonna say Demon Slayer. Like nah, just for that's what it's supposed to be at least. Um, Black Clover equals Naruto with magic. I mean, Black Clover equals Fairy Tail with good animation, like good fight animation to me. But I could see the Naruto comparison as well. They did Asta dirty on Gem Force. They did Asta dirty on the top 25 list, bro. I'm not even the biggest Black Clover supporter, but like or like fan, but I know it's held like way higher up in regard than this. Like it should have did better than this. What I can't fathom is how it didn't do so well because again, it was one of those anime that was like on the initial poll. Like there was a lot of anime that made this list and made honorable mention that was added late, and this was on the poll from the jump. So this had a head start, and it still only came in at number 17. I'm like, damn. So number here is like, yo, man, Black Clover, man, dang, dog, they really did Black Clover dirty with that one, man. Yeah, I can't even front. They did Austin dirty on this top 25. But who knows? Maybe the next poll I do in a month or so, maybe they climb up the ranks a little higher. Maybe more of the Black Clover fans show out and support because that's what it's about. It's about what fans show out and support. So stop being bougie. Maybe if your anime didn't make it, maybe it's because a lot of their fans is bougie. Maybe that's the reason. It wasn't because I messed up and added them late, but maybe y'all fan base is bougie. Thought they was too good to click on the poll. You know, coming in at number 16 on the poll, Cowboy Bebop, man. Again, I just think of RDC World, Anime World, the very first one where they play in the Cowboy Bebop entrance. And that entrance is just slapping. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Yo, that goes so hard, man. Spike animation on this is like next level, bro. Like the color, bro, the cell shading, the animation, the art, bro. Wow, like it's just to be desired. It's movie quality. It's movie quality production, and they do it on a show, like on a consistent basis on a show, episode after episode, just like top notch, top quality, top tier animation across the board, man. So I'm definitely glad that the people in these groups gave Cowboy Bebop its flowers. You know what I'm saying? Because they make it this high on the list. Anything that made the top 20 has over like 300 votes. Like at the very least, like the show that came in at like number 20 on the list got like around maybe like I want to say like about where's that paper at? If I can find the paper. This had 237 votes. Cowboy Bebop. So man, definitely gotta give it its flowers to get that many votes on the thing. Like, salute to them, man. I was wrong. I was like 300. No, I was wrong. It was 237. But that's still a lot of votes for Cowboy Bebop, man. So salute to Cowboy Bebop, man, holding it down for that Adult Swim generation. The people who grew up during that time know y'all definitely caught Cowboy Bebop on Adult Swim, man. I caught that episode man, where old girl had the drugs and shit. It was wild, bro. That was a wild ass episode, man. I fuck with Cowboy Bebop heavy, man. Coming in at number 15 on the list, Death Note. I ain't gonna front, like I'm pretty sure Death Note's on other anime platforms, but I saw this on Netflix. So to me, it's I consider like one of those Netflix anime. You know, don't shoot me. That's where I saw. That's just my personal how I relate to it. That's one of the ones I caught on Netflix. One of the few I caught on Netflix. Death Note, man, this is such a great anime, man. Like, and it's just like a great storytelling anime where the story drives the action, and not the other way around, where the action basically controls the story, or is like everything revolves around the action instead of the story. Like, so man, for Death Note to come in at number 15, well deserved, bro. Like, this is such a great show, man. The concept, fire, bro. Like, Death Note definitely deserves, and it's another one of those RDC real where it just be killing me, bro. Like, Death Note is super. Yeah, the mushroom episode on Cowboy Bebop, that was my episode right there, man. I rock with that episode so heavy, man. Death Note, man. Oh boy, got that Death Note book and started wilding out. Oh boy, was going crazy with the book, bro. Like, I ain't even gonna lie, man. L was on this bumper, bro. But man, that was a fire, man. Light and L, man. That was a dope ass little cat and mouse anime right there. You know what I'm saying? With suspense and psychological. It was just a good anime, man. To hit that top 15, man. We are so close to actually cracking into what the show is really called, which is top 10. Coming in at number 14, this is definitely in my top 10 personally. Shame on y'all for not letting it make the top 10. I'm talking about the OG Dragon Ball, bro. Like, one of the very first anime I watched. This is from the blockbuster Hollywood video era, man. This is back when anime only came on the Sci-Fi Channel for the most part, and I don't really recall Dragon Ball being on the Sci-Fi Channel. I recall picking it up from like the blockbusters and the Hollywood videos when they had the little small section of anime and everything. But bruh, oh, you must be talking about Cowboy Bebop again, man. Cowboy Bebop, man. I saw the selection. I saw the selection for that. I'm not too hype about that. But let's get to the number 14 show, Dragon Ball, man. This show is this is the granddaddy right here, bro. This is the show that birthed the big three, in my opinion. I mean, the franchise, at least. Dragon Ball, man. Its influence to this day is one of the greatest in all of anime, if not the greatest in all of anime. In my opinion, I really feel it is the greatest, man. Oh, you talk about Death Note. All right. You know what? Dang, that's Death Note. I can't recall. I gotta check that out. I gotta check that one out. Actually, I heard bad things about. So maybe I shouldn't check it out. So I take that back. I ain't gonna check that out. I'll take your word for it on that one, man. Dragon Ball, man. This show was so crazy, man. When I was like before I went to college for animation, man, back in like high school and everything, this was one of those ones I used to like pick up these Dragon Ball episodes and everything, and I would freeze frame it on a lot of their action and fight scenes and just like copy the body structure, you know what I'm saying, so I could like practice on human anatomy and like, you know what I'm saying, like how the characters would look in these certain like positions that weren't just like looking straight at you, because for the longest I would have a issue of just drawing people just standing straight or looking straight, or everything was straightforward, like, instead of like at a 3/4 or at a more realistic point of view, because you're never really going to catch someone just looking straight, for the most part. So like you're always going to catch them at like a slight angle, 2/3, 3/4, side view, rear view, you know what I'm saying? So this is one of those shows that really, this and Dragon Ball Z really helped me with breaking down and learning the anatomy and everything, man. Number 14, I definitely agree with y'all, bro. I'm not pleased one bit at this. This is in my top 10, bro. Like, this is back when the side characters really used to get to shine, bro. Yamcha was actually a somebody. Krillin was that dude. I mean, Krillin still is that dude, but Krillin was that, man. This is why to this day, Krillin is like one of my top 5 Dragon Ball characters. Like Krillin is my dude. It's Goku for me. For me, it's Goku, Krillin, and then like, and then I gotta like really sit down and think about where everybody else ranks. But it's always been Goku and Krillin for me out the gate, bro. Like that's my squad right there, Goku and Krillin, man. But Krillin was my dude, man. Krillin had so many moments in Dragon Ball. Piccolo was a factor, bro. Like, yo, man, it was Dragon Ball. That's my show right there, dog. That's childhood right there, man. Coming in at number 13, bro. Y'all jumped out the gate with this one, bro. Like, when y'all have Dragon Ball, a completed anime series like this, you know what I'm saying? So many episodes, so many moments, and y'all put a show that's on its first season above it. Y'all are too disrespectful, man. I love Jujutsu Kaisen, bro. That's one of my favorite new anime out right now. But dang, man, to put it over Dragon Ball, bro, it ain't did enough yet, bro. Like the animation obviously is better than any Dragon Ball animation. Like the animation is like next level. The animation is mwah. Like, bro, like man, compliments to the chef, bro. Like the author really did his thing on this anime, bro. Like, but 13 this early on, one season in, and already 13th best anime of all time. We talking about really? There was 100 anime on this list, bro. There was so much anime on this list, man. Like, look, bro, the anime list on here was ridiculous, bro. I'm talking, man. There was so much anime not listed. Dorohedoro, Trigun, Gintama, Karakano, Paradise Kiss, Azumanga Daioh, Peach Girl, Mason Aiku, Dirty Pair. Man, the list goes on. Say I Love You, Maid Sama. Bro, there was so much fire anime that didn't even make the list. And Jujutsu Kaisen already? Already Jujutsu Kaisen? Bruh, see, that's the thing. Now, there was a lot of late entries. There was a lot of late entries. And the reason for that is because I was going off the top of my head, and I only put like about 58 initially. And by the time I got like to 50 or so, I was like, you know what, man, this list is starting to get too long. Nobody's going to read this whole poll. Nobody's going to vote on this. And the exact opposite happened. Everybody was recommending so many anime that the poll went from 58 to like 100. A little over 100. So salute to everybody who did read that long poll, added more, and voted on those as well. But dang, Jujutsu Kaisen coming in at 13, bro. Like the hype is real. I ain't gonna say the gas because it is a fire show. Animation fire, characters fire. Like there's nothing bad about the show. Just wow, it's that highly regarded already. Like this is Black Clover, My Hero Academia, Demon Slayer levels of hype right there. Man, this next show coming in at number 12, boy. Oh my god, yo. Yo, the anime community about to be heated. Coming in at number 12. The original Naruto, bruh. What? The original Naruto didn't even make the top 10? Are you kidding me? Yo, bruh, I was shocked. I was utterly shocked when I saw this list in Naruto. OG Naruto. Man, this had everybody buying headbands, ninja headbands. Yeah, people in the hood wearing those headbands, bruh. Yeah, people in the hood wearing those headbands. Man, who don't like ninjas? So many, man, there was boxing on this show, bruh. I ain't gonna front, man. The thing with Naruto, I do feel like it has one of the worst, if not the absolute worst. Not even, yeah, it's between them and MHA, and I love MHA. But taking myself out of the equation, it has some of the worst fans in all of fandom, by far. And I am so shocked they didn't come out because anytime Naruto is mentioned in anything, they show up. They just pop up immediately. Like they pop up out of thin air. For them not to have went so hard for Naruto that he only is number 12 on the list, I am shocked. I am shocked this didn't make top 10. Absolutely shocked. Man, Naruto and Sasuke got washed the entire original Naruto series, bruh. The entire series is him taking L after L until he joins the dark side. This is anime Star Wars. This is anime Star Wars, and Sasuke is Darth Vader. He took L's until he joined the dark side, bruh. Coming in at number. But man, y'all be hyping the heck out of the Naruto show, so I'm glad it got number 12. I like the show. It'll probably make my top 25. But man, y'all talk like it is the greatest thing ever, bro. Like, and I really don't see it like that. I see it as a good show. I just don't see it as the greatest thing ever, like y'all be making it out to be. Coming in at number 11, the justice, the irony, Bleach. So yo, we see who the big three was. We see who the weak link in the big three was initially, and that was Naruto. Because look, Bleach has got more votes than Naruto. Bro, I'm crying right now, bro. That is wow, bro. Facts, bro. I have a headband, Kakashi face mask, and a bunch of contact lens talk, bro. They had people buying contacts, bro, ninja stars, face masks, headbands, bro, whole ninja outfits, bro, like Naruto. And if you go, I'm in San Diego. Went to Comic Con every year, man. For the longest, Naruto would show out. It'd be Dragon Ball and Naruto would be like the two with the most cosplay. And not just like the most cosplay, I mean like the most like different characters, not just Naruto, not just Sasuke. Like you see so many of their like side characters, like cosplays. You have like 20, 30 characters. I ain't gonna say that many, like maybe about 10 to 20 different characters from the series. It's just like, dang, bro, they got the whole universe represented. Like that's how you know it's a great series, and like its fan base is just like next level, bro. Like, so for Naruto to not get top 10 and for Bleach to get more votes than it, that's crazy, bro. But the people have spoken. This is not my top 10 list. This is the people's top 10 list. 20 different groups, over 5,000 votes. This is what the majority of people have agreed upon. Bleach just came in at number 11. Now it is time. Now to the day. Man, I know you're talking about the Naruto merchandise, man. And still, like, in America, when you see merchandise, bro, like the big three, if we talking merchandise in the stores, it gotta be Dragon Ball, Naruto, and My Hero Academia. Whether you like them or not, it is what it is. They got the most merchandise out of any anime in the States. So I know a lot of anime heads, they like to go and, oh, well, in Japan, you know what I'm saying? They like to bring up the success that their favorite anime ain't having in the States and other countries because it ain't having that success out here in the States. Man, we in America, all right? This is the American people's vote, all right? If you want to talk about what Black Clover is ranked in Japan, go to Japan with that, all right? If you want to talk about what your favorite show is in another country, all right, go to that country, man. We talking about America. America. USA. Man, we got a man. I already listed. Man, we had a couple battle rap groups that chimed in on this. We had the most disrespectful Facebook group FAD chime in on this. Man, we had Afro Saiyan, the planet of the Black Saiyans, speak on this, man. So we ain't about to downplay this list. Not one. Not for a minute. Not for a minute. We not about to downplay this list, man, because a lot of very important people have spoke on this, so we definitely not going to disregard any of that, man. Yeah, man. So shout out to Bleach, bro. Shout out to Bleach coming in at number 11. Again, it's due. I'm surprised it got more votes than that. I'm surprised this didn't get higher on the list either, bro. Only coming in at number 10, Demon Slayer, bro. As much as people be guessing, like I said, just on the Naruto, for a Naruto disclaimer for the people who might feel some type of way about Naruto not getting the top 10. Yo, man, if you want to talk about what Demon Slayer doing in other countries, that's fine. That's beautiful, man. It only cracked number 10 here in the States, bro. It's only the number 10 voted on, man. I love Demon Slayer, but man, the gas for Demon Slayer is ridiculous. And what really kind of like, I ain't gonna front, I love Demon Slayer personally, but what I don't love is I just don't love, like, it has the most bandwagon fan base out of any fan base, bro. What I mean is its fan base just populated overnight, bro. Like, I didn't realize how powerful this dude Ninja's influence was, but he goes out, puts out a Twitter, oh, this is the greatest anime episode ever, talking about when Tanjiro sliced old boy neck off, and only to find out he didn't the next episode. But the animation was beautiful for that fire breathing technique from the family that he sliced old boy's neck with and everything. And next thing you know, it's just selling out like crazy. It's just the biggest thing out of nowhere, bro. I'm like, dang, this dude told y'all this is the show to watch, and everybody just okay. Like, it was like brainwashing, bro. Like, definitely a great show, beautiful animation. I just don't know if it's like, I don't know if it's on the level that it's getting, bro. Like, I just don't see what how it does it, bro. Like, it's great. Definitely, I would put it in top 10. I definitely put it in top 10. I just don't see how it's the number one, because from a sales standpoint, it's number one. It's number one or number two from a sales standpoint. Coming in at number 9, top 10. We are actually in the top 10 now, man. This is what the show is initially. There's so many votes and so many different contestants this time that we went to 25, but this is what the show is initially. So next week it'll be top 10 Xbox video games, man. So make sure y'all look out in the polls for the top 10 Xbox games. I have to plug that real quick. Make sure y'all get y'all polls in so there ain't no discrepancies on what gets what. You know what I'm saying? It's all on y'all. Coming in at number 9, we got One Punch Man. Coming in at number 9, man. Y'all had One Punch Man beat Demon Slayer. But I ain't gonna front. I would definitely put Demon Slayer above One Punch Man. I do definitely like One Punch Man as well. I know there's a lot of people, it's like 50-50. Some people really don't like it for whatever reason. Maybe because they hardcore Goku fans and they can't stand the fact that there's someone who might be able to wash Goku, who's like basically designed to wash Goku. Like, people got tired of the Goku debate. Every time they mention a new anime they like or whatever, someone, Dragon Ball fan, will, bring up, oh, well, Goku will wash him or whatever, and then, you know what I'm saying, people getting their feelings and everything about it like that. So I feel like he was made just out of spite for Goku, you know what I'm saying? But One Punch Man, I love the action, I love the comedy. They downgraded greatly on the animation, but the animation was so epic. If it would have stayed like that, it would definitely be like top 5 anime. Like, the animation was so amazing that first season. Like, if it would have stayed like that, like, how could it not be? Like, it was just next level. But man, it just fell off so heavy with the animation quality, but it's still such a good show. Still got great humor to it. I love the laugh. So, when the anime got like comedy in it, it's definitely gonna pique my interest. It's definitely why Mob Psycho and One Punch Man would definitely be in my top 25 list. But coming in at number 8, Yu Yu Hakusho, bruh. This is an OG anime series right here. I ain't gonna front. There are certain shows and certain, not even just shows, but just in life, there are certain like I don't know how to explain this. Like, you ever be a fan of something so like its rival, like you would like be opposed to. Like, I was prejudiced against Yu Yu Hakusho growing up, just because I knew it was Dragon Ball Z's direct competition at that time, and I was so pro Dragon Ball Z that I felt like even though I did watch the show, I was so Dragon Ball Z that anytime anyone tried to debate, I would just always take Dragon Ball side, and it get ugly. You know what I'm saying? To the point where I had a little bit of disdain for Yu Yu Hakusho. It would probably crack my honorable mention just out of the spite. Just to be honest, just out of spite, because I was so against it for the wrong reasons. Like, just out of loyalty, I was against the show. I know it's a great anime, but it was just so held to such a high regard that I had to be a player hater when it came to this show, because I had too many people saying it was better than Dragon Ball and having arguments for why it's better than Dragon Ball that it really kind of turned me off to it. I was just like, I gotta stick with my guns. I gotta stick with my loyalty. You know what I'm saying? I'm loyal to my crew. So all right, I see there's some diehard Yu Yu Hakusho, so I gotta be diehard to Dragon Ball Z. So I had extreme prejudice for this show, but my prejudice could not keep it out of the top 10. It made it to the top 10. The fans and the people have spoken in these groups, and they have said Yu Yu Hakusho is the number 8 anime series that they got of all time, man. Coming in at number 7. I can't believe this ain't top 3, bro. This is definitely in my top 3. One Piece, man. You cannot name 6 anime better than One Piece, bro. Hold up, bro. It been a minute. But y'all got me mad again, bro. Y'all got me mad again, bro. I was cool, bro. I was cooling, bro. Y'all already disrespected me with the Mob Psycho. Y'all already disrespected me once. Now y'all gonna disrespect me again. Y'all gonna flat out blatantly disrespect me like this right now. One Piece number 7, that is my favorite number, but still. One Piece number 7, bruh, y'all better put some respect on the GOAT Luffy's name, bruh. Luffy, Sanji, Zoro, Robin. Man, if y'all don't cut it out, bruh, that's the Fantastic Four of anime right there, bruh. Luffy, Zoro, Sanji, and Robin, bruh. Don't make me call Usopp. We got the starting 5, bruh. Don't make me get the chopper. Don't make me get the chopper. What? Robin, Brooks, Frankie, y'all are so disrespectful, bruh. I really don't like y'all right now, man. I really don't like y'all, man. See, this is the thing when I do these top 10s. My top 10 never make where they would be on my top 10. We've only agreed 2 times. I've probably had about 10 or 12 episodes, however many episodes. We've only agreed 2 times on the number 1. And that was the number 1 PlayStation game, Final Fantasy VII. Thank y'all for finally getting something right. And the best Sega Dreamcast game, Marvel vs. Capcom 2. Thank you for finally getting something right again. Because, man, outside of that, bro, we never see eye to eye. And we don't see eye to eye again, man. Y'all got me pissed off. One Piece at number 7, bro. I'm disgusted. I'm disgusted. I'm disgusted, man. No, I ain't about to forget about Usopp, bro. Usopp motorboating those Tigo biddies. That was the greatest moment in One Piece history, dog. Now he came back with the bigger bust size. Usopp said, ah. Bro, that was epic, bro. Out of Andre Roshi moment right there, man. I don't know what it is, man. Yo, man, Usopp was all in them titties, man. Yo, coming in at number 6, bro. I'm so mad One Piece is at number 7, bro. Y'all disrespected the heck out of One Piece, bro. Let me see what's on this list. All right, I can see why. This list is kind of crazy at this point, but I ain't go front, bro. I feel like One Piece should have beat the next 3 I'm about to name. I feel it should have outranked the next 3 I'm about to name. At least the next 3. But coming in at number 6. And number 6 and number 5 were razor close. Razor close. Coming in at number 6 on the list was Hunter x Hunter. Coming in at number 6, my boy Gon. Killua. Man. Y'all bugging right now, bruh. Cooper Rika. We ain't even gonna name the other dude because he was trash. Tall dude was trash. I should have chose a different picture. You ain't did nothing, man. But yeah, yo, man, Hunter x Hunter, brothers. I feel like it has the greatest arc. That Chimera arc was the greatest arc in anime. That's just my personal opinion, bro. I cried at the end of that arc. I ain't even gonna hold you, bro. I ain't even gonna front, bro. That arc made me cry at the end, bro. When Mirrors came in there to old girl, and you knew they was about to die, bro. Broke my little thug heart, bro. Broke my little thug heart in two, bro. Yo, man, that was such a powerful anime arc. That was just a masterpiece, bro. I really do feel like the problem with that show, though, is that they stole their show in that arc. They became side characters in their own series at that point. Miriam definitely stole the show. Coming in at number 5. Coming in at number 5. And here's the beautiful thing, because there's a lot of haters There's a lot of haters, but yo, I had nothing to do with this. I had nothing to do with this. I can't help more people have My Hero Academia better than One Piece and Hunter x Hunter. I can't help it. It is what it is. I want to look at I want to look at the results, bro. I can't believe I could believe I could see people having My Hero over Hunter x Hunter, but I can't see people having My Hero over One Piece. Just to how much how many moments One Piece has had, man. With all those dang near 1,000 episodes, they've had a lot of moments, and I cannot find that page. Here it goes. What was the total for My Hero Academia? Let me see. My Hero Academia beat out Hunter x Hunter by 6 votes. The votes for Hunter x Hunter were 470. The votes for My Hero Academia were 476 total. That's how close it was. Where was One Piece at? Let's see here. Wow. One Piece was at 436 total. Like, so yeah. One Piece was down a little bit, what, 35 votes or so from Hunter x Hunter. About 40 for My Hero. Like, wow, bro. For My Hero. So this had nothing to do with me, man. The people have spoken. The people have spoken. My Hero Academia at this time. There will be a redo. So, you know, if y'all feel some type of way about these things, make sure next time I post these polls, take that time to get your votes in. You know what I'm saying? Because every vote counts. And that seems to be the case. My Hero Academia, man, I can't say enough about the show. I love this show, man. You see I got the gear on. You see I'm repping that Bakugo. See I'm repping that All Might, All for One. You know what I'm saying? I told you all the story about how I had a similar idea, you know, for animation back when I was going to college for animation for that was very similar to My Hero Academia. A lot of people shot it down and everything, kind of like discouraged me from doing it. But honestly, I got burnt out from doing animation while in that college to the point by the time I graduated, I was like, you know what, transition into photography and videography. Not that I don't still draw and doodle and animate and everything, but it's just so much less work, you know. Coming in at number 4 on the list is Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood. The Brotherhood, man, this is definitely one of those classic anime, man. I freaking love the style, man. Like, and considering how much older this is than like a My Hero or like these newer anime, like the art style and this is one of my favorite, bro. Like I said before, personally, like the artist for Soul Eater, Fire Force, the artist for My Hero Academia, 2 of my favorite. This would definitely be another one of my favorite artists. This guy's art, I want to, it reminds me of the artist for Marvel versus Capcom 2. And I kind of feel like I wouldn't be, I want to sound like, is this the same dude? Like there's something about his art style. It just reminds me of that art style from Marvel vs. Capcom 2, and I freaking can't get enough of it. I love this art style so much, man. So Full Metal Alchemist coming in at number 4. It's time to get into the big 3. It's that time, man. Thank y'all for tuning in. Make sure y'all go follow, like, the whole effing show on Twitch and on Facebook. And go to Top Shelf TV. Probably a little harder to find Top Shelf TV on the YouTube, but man, the top 3, the big 3 of anime voted on. Let me get the list out real quick, man. Number 3 had total 567 votes for it. 567 total votes for Attack on Titan, man. Coming in at number 3 on the list, Attack on Titan, bruh. Man, when I started to see these numbers, when I start to add up all the numbers from these groups, I start to see how many people voted in all these different groups and these totals. I was just like blown away. Like, yo, man, mad love, man. Salute to everybody in all these groups again for y'all input, for taking the time to go through that long list, for, you know, getting on me like, yo, make sure you add this, make sure you add that. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all was on me. So the next one definitely gonna be better because I feel like everybody's gonna have a fair a fair playing ground because there were a lot of good anime that didn't get added initially, and these top three, make no mistake, they were on that initial list, so they did have a head start over some of those other anime like Haiku and The Promised Neverland and so forth and so on, Vinland Saga and Code Geass and whatever. But Attack on Titan, it's on its last season right now, man. It's been doing its thing. Every week it's just something crazy. Beautiful animation, beautiful concept, just everything about Attack on Titan is just so great. I can't say enough great things about Attack on Titan. Only bad thing I could say is that it's ending. I feel bad because it's such a great anime. I could take more. Not take. I could go for more Attack on Titan, man. Like you could give me more Attack on Titan. You would not have any complaints by me. But unfortunately, it is at its end. Coming in at number 2 on the list. At 612 votes total. 612 votes total for Naruto Shippuden. Man, when I saw Naruto was at number 12, I was like, how did that happen? I see a lot of people who say they like the original Naruto series better than Shippuden. I don't know how you got that part, but I hear it a lot. I heard it enough to where it's debatable. And one's at 12 and the other's at 2. So, I mean, the people have spoken and they have said Naruto Shippuden comes in at number 2. Like, I have a confession. I haven't fully watched the whole Naruto Shippuden. I just a couple months back, like probably like maybe not even a year ago, but like within a year, I watched. I finally went back and watched the whole Naruto. Like I watched it when it first came out, but I didn't follow the whole thing week by week. Fell out of it. But there were so many people, that fan base is so toxic and constantly talking like it's the greatest thing ever, that I needed to watch the full thing to be able to have like a non-biased perspective and opinion on it, and to be able to compare it to the other anime. So I went back, watched the full Naruto. I'm like halfway through the Naruto Shippuden right now. These are definitely good anime. I just don't know if they're like the greatest anime like a lot of people proclaim they are. But man, its fan base speaks for itself. Number 2 with, man, 612 votes total for Naruto Shippuden. So it is what it is. Coming in at number 1 on the list. And man, there are so many people who go hard for the Naruto Shippuden. There's so many anime. Now I'm not surprised, but I'm a little surprised. I'm happy that we agree on something once again, because it's been a minute. Like I said, I've done a lot of these, and my number 1 never is the people's number 1, but my number 1 is finally once more the number 1. We finally see eye to eye on something once again. Dragon Ball Z voted on the most favorite anime series with a whopping 717 votes in its favor, almost 100. Oh, actually 105 votes more than the number 2 anime on the list, Dragon Ball Z. Not, we ain't piggyback riding. Dragon Ball Z, strictly Dragon Ball Z, number 1 anime, bro, and of course, well deserved, man. I mean, out the gate, this had hype around it, man. It reminded me of like when 50 Cent Get Rich or Die Trying came out, or like the game, the documentary first came out, how there was already hype before, by the time it even got to the States. Now, it was obviously already popping in Japan, but by the time it got to the States, man, it was already such a crazy hype of anticipation for it. Like I said, me and my brother were watching anime so long, since the Hollywood Video Blockbuster days, and we watched those old Dragon Ball videos, any anime we could get our hands on. So like we remember Goku as a little kid, you know. So when I recall being at the swap meet, me and my brother, and we saw like a card for Dragon Ball Z, and it had Goku like dashing on the front of it. And bruh, like we're like, holy heck, like Goku is like an adult now. Like what the heck's going on? Like we gotta see this show. Like it was so, we were so hyped, bruh. And then you see the entrance, or not the entrance, but the theme song, that the American theme song, fire theme song, bruh. And then with the Dragon Ball Super Saiyan at the end of it, we have to wait years for that Super Saiyan moment, bro. Yeah, people wait years for us to get to that moment, bro. But we were seeing it for years in the intro. So, bro, like Dragon Ball Z, like to this day, one of the most influential anime of all time. It's the people's number one anime. I'm glad it is, man. Power level over 9,000. Goku, the GOAT, you know what I'm saying? The granddaddy, this dude who everybody gets there, they get their swag from the big three. I can't really speak for Bleach, but I know Luffy and Naruto, both of them definitely draw so much from. I remember once a weekend, like 5:30 a.m. We was feeding, bro. Like, man, facts, bro. Dragon Ball, that was that show that you just had to like tune in for, man. People are so lucky. Y'all don't know how y'all don't realize how lucky y'all are nowadays. Like the newer and the younger anime audience, that you can just go watch the entire series. You can go binge watch the entire series right now. You ain't gotta wait week after week. Sometimes there be a break in between weeks. Sometimes there be a long break during, like, time off for like a season or whatever, like just long breaks or whatever. So it's just like, man, y'all could go and access the whole thing. You ain't gotta wait day after day, week after week, month after month. Y'all are so fortunate to have that. I definitely recommend y'all go check it out. I'm pretty sure everybody has checked it out. 717 votes for Dragon Ball Z. Man, this group knows what it is, man. Salute to everybody tuning in to another episode of Top 10. Today it was Top 25. But my name is Andre Harris. Thank y'all, thank y'all, thank y'all, man, for all of the groups, man. One more time, I like to thank special shout out to Game Haven, Rare Form Gaming, Fades in Anime, Afro Saiyan, Anime Memes, The Village Hidden Under Fire, Animanga Society, Black Anime and Manga Artist, Urban Anime Lounge, the Black Anime Community, the Anime and Manga Realm, Unbiased Review, Angry Fan, Anime World, all things anime, and just some black manga readers, man. Salute, appreciate to all y'all. Make sure y'all do me a favor, go to the whole effing show on Facebook. Click that like, click that follow. Make sure y'all do the same thing on my Twitch as well, man. Next Top 25 coming to you next week. Oh, and real quick, man, this is off of this, but man, I just want to say salute to the WWE, man. It's been WrestleMania week, and man, they have delivered 3 out of 4 nights, and we had RVD going to the Hall of Fame, bro. The whole effing show, which is what my channel is named after, in memory, not even memory because he's still alive, but in honor of the whole effing show, Rob Van Dam. That was always my favorite pro wrestler, like back since high school. But man, thank y'all for tuning in. Make sure y'all go check out the whole effing show on Facebook and on Twitch. And I appreciate y'all for tuning in. Make sure when y'all see those polls in the groups to put your top 10. That's how it goes. When I put these polls, I want you to put your top 10, not what you think is the top 10. I want you to put your personal top 10 for whatever the subject matter is into the polls. If one of your top 10 on your personal list is not in the list, then add it to the list so more people can vote on it, man. And then at the end of the week, I will tally up all of the votes from all of the groups, and then we will drop the episode. So my name is Andre Harris. Thank y'all for tuning in. About to go watch another episode of WrestleMania coming up. About to go watch back that Sasha Banks and Bianca Belair, 2 African American women, headlining WrestleMania. This is the first time 2 African American have headline rate matchup outside of that. You know what I'm saying? It was just like the cherry on top to it. But I'm getting up out of here, man. Salute to y'all. Salute to everybody who took the time to vote on the top 25 anime. Till next time, I'm your host, Andre Harris. Y'all stay safe. Take care. Peace out.